Wildcats. Exactly how you draw up your start. Off of the face-off. Nick Bruce trying to fight his way over center. Couldn't do it. It'll be flipped in by McLeod. Ian Morrison will chase after the puck. Aliverty out to the corner. He'll wrap it around the boards. Patterson bumps into Foley. The puck is picked up by Worthen across for his defensive partner Moore. Too far for Patterson. Wildcats will give chase, but it's the Bearcats picking up in their own end. Shipley goes behind his net. In the corner, but it's onto the stick of Patterson. In behind the net, racing into the corner. Patterson is there for the Valley Wildcats. Puts it back into the corner for Nick Bruce. Bruce sent it out. It rolled all the way back to the line. Dane Moore took a shot. That goes off of McLeod up in the air. Moore in the corner. Sends it around the back of the net. Doiron will get there for the Bearcats. Morley was there as well for the Wildcats. Truro gets it out onto the stick of Brandon Worthen back at his own blue line. Around for Dane Moore. Wants to get the center so he can dump the puck down the ice, and does. Fancy out to stop it behind the net. He'll leave it. Butterworth fanned on it. James picks it up. Tried to pass it across. It's deflected and goes harmlessly wide to over to the side. Butterworth will grab it again at center ice. Over to Deacon. Forced back outside the line. He'll go to Moore, who slaps it in on Cole. And that didn't miss by much. Bearcats will recollect in their own end. Donnelly off the glass and out, looking for Beaton. He was tied up with Moore, so Morley will grab the puck, bring it in. James just got onside. Morley's shot, he had his stick tied up a little bit. It goes well wide of the goal. Into the corner, Doiron kicking it to Shipley. In behind the net, Donnelly will grab it for the Truro Bearcats. Donnelly's pass up ahead. It's grabbed by Beaton after Morrison couldn't receive. Beaton will send it in, and Morrison will give chase. Aliverty stays put in the net. Morrison loses the battle against Dane Moore, who skates away with it for the Valley Wildcats. Patterson finds a loose puck. Patterson snaps one off the backboards. Also trying to pick out that top corner, but it goes wide. Bags in the corner for Truro. Long pass out. Off the skates of Dane Moore as he tried to find McLeod. In front for Patterson on the doorstep. Bruce jamming away as well. And Fancy's down, covers up for the Valley Wildcats. Doffney poking it back into offensive ice. Then off the boards, right back out by Truro. Moore back at his own end here for Valley. Moore wasn't to center. Dumped it down, but it was touch. So no icing call against Valley. McNutt was reaching after that one, and he'll get to it. After Baggs tried to go across for Anthony, and the puck didn't get there. McNutt jumped on it, but he couldn't bury it. Morley taken away from him by Soper just as soon as he touched it. And Cudmore will get over center, sending it down the ice. The former Yarmouth Mariner. Aliverty sends it around the boards to Doffney. Doffney up ahead. Just gets it as far as center. Before Truro has it, brings it back into the attacking zone. Over to Cudmore left wing. Dropping it back for Morrison. Morrison fanned on the shot. And he and Kane go over to the wall. Cudmore got onto that one. Fired it at goal. Aliverty makes a stop into the slot. And Doiron with the best chance so far for the Truro Bearcats, as he had some room in the slot and just put it up over top of the goal. Worthen's first pass blocked by Doiron. It'll go back in behind the Valley goal. Dane Moore around the glass. Morley and Donnelly battling for it right in front of us. Hopped up in the air. Doiron got it. Doiron skates in front. Moore got a stick in there to take it away from Wenzel. And once that puck was loose, Aliverty covered it up as Wenzel gives it for Patterson. Across, Morley turns, fires. That's deflected. It goes off the glass in behind Fancy in the Truro goal. In the corner, Morley racing after it. Cudmore along the wall for the Truro Bearcats. He's got a little bit of support in there. Morley still trying to find the puck. It was Hughes sending it back in behind for Truro. Bearcats will get it as far as Archibald, not out of the zone. Patterson and Bruce both in there for Valley as they try to move the puck. Morley trying to hem it in as well for Valley. This one will get out. Brandon Worthen right there. He'll grab it, send it across for Moore on the right wing. Moore brings it in as Truro was changing, fires it on net, and forces Fancy to hold on for Truro. 4:29 to go in this first period. 1-0 Valley Wildcats in front of Truro. McNutt moves into the face-off circle for Valley, and they win it. Evans Renault skates into the slot, throws it toward goal. Doffney is there looking for a rebound, but none given. Fancy closed up the 5-hole, and he held on. And more of this bad blood as Doffney is pushed into the backboards by Donnelly. Everybody's going to skate away. And referee John Gallant has got to do a little bit of job of just eating his whistle and letting a few things go tonight. Because these guys are going to play physical. They are going to play rough with one another. Keep control of the game. Keep everybody safe, but let them settle it. Alaverdi lost it in behind the net. Foley couldn't center it. Good break for the Wildcats, and nice leap by Gallant as he got over the puck. It comes back right into his skates. Little athleticism by the official, and we got a penalty coming up here. It's going to go, gives it to Bruce. Bruce moves in, shoots, hit the side of the goal. Fans' arms went up in the air, but it hit the outside of the mesh. Bruce trying to keep the puck in and can't. Morrison will bring it out for Truro. He's into the offensive zone. Rest of the Bearcats changing. Morrison goes behind the net, still on the puck. He'll leave it in the corner as the Bearcats look to cycle here. Comes back to Shipley. His point shot was blocked and the Wildcats are away. Nick Bruce, he's only got Donnelly in front of him. Donnelly goes down to prevent the pass across. Good defensive play. Into the slot. Patterson fanned on it. Goes back to the point instead. Worthen over to Bruce. Tries to feed Patterson. Hops over his stick. Jack Patterson into the corner. They come out again. Morley with the backhand shot. Fancy makes a stop. Patterson in behind the goal. Patterson around the back for Bruce. Soper knocked it away from him. Wildcats will keep it in, though. It comes to Dane Moore. Hit the side of the goal again. Once again, the kids in the front row. Arms go up in the air, but it hit the mesh on the outside. Archibald grabs a rolling puck. He's 1-on-3. Takes a long shot. Alaverdi will make the stop. First shot of the period for Truro. Just their third of the game officially. Once again, I think they've got a few more than that. 12-3 right now. The Wildcats in front on the shot clock. And 16:06 left to go in this second period. 1-0 Valley Wildcats in front of Truro. Be Soper against Bruce to the right side of the Valley net. And Soper wins it cleanly. Anthony, right side point. He'll send it through. Alaverdi stops that one with the blocker up high. Jimmy Soper will leave it in the corner. Bearcats still on it. Back to the line. Bags with a big blast through. That one is blocked by Worthen. And it's out off of Valley. Here they come again. Morley in front for Bruce. And put it up over top out. The Bearcats playing for the first time this weekend. Off the draw. Bearcats controlling their own end. Around the back wall and out. This one will get all the way down the ice. And it's going to be an icing call against Truro. So we'll bring the face-off back to that end of the rink and do it over again. Butterworth ready to take the draw against Wenzel, but it's Wenzel winning it for Truro to Donnelly, back around behind the net. And McLeod can't get it out of the zone. Butterworth is on the puck, fighting his way out in front. Butterworth across for Deacon, couldn't redirect it, and it goes through the legs of James. Again, these guys causing problems for the Truro Bearcats, but they couldn't bury that one. Worthen with a nice job to keep that puck in, battling against Doiron, but Doiron will get it out this time, up to McLeod. McLeod brings it in, long shot is into the glove, and Alaverdi will hold on, trapping it in that green glove. Of course, as of a couple of days ago, he was still a member of the Woodstock Slammers. 15:38 gone in the second period, as Tidman and Cote play a little give and go. Tidman puts it into the empty cage, and it's 2-0 Wildcats in front. Worthen, first pass out. Hughes up to Daphne, trying to split the D. Daphne knocked away from him by Pike. Hughes was there for the rebound, got a shot on, and then that one goes into the glove of Jacob Fancy as he holds on for the Truro Bearcats. Fifth of the season for Tidman. Cote did have the lone assist on that one. Inside 4 minutes to go in the second period. 2-0 Valley Wildcats in front. Hughes trying to fight his way to the front of the net. Daphne held it in at the line, but his shot goes right on to Pike. Pike will drop it back for Donnelly. Quickly across for Doiron. Doiron, Wenzel. Back over for Doiron as they get over the line on the right side. Looking for Wenzel in front of the goal. It goes into the glove of the goaltender for the Wild. 2 minutes left in this second period. The Wildcats have got themselves a couple, and they're up 3-0. Aliverdi stopped and left it behind the goal for Worthen. Ahead for Daphne. Daphne backhands it, tries to get out, blocked by Cudmore. And it comes to Soper. Across for Archibald, lets it go. Save made. Archibald didn't get everything he wanted on that shot, kind of floated in. And Aliverdi holds it into the chest. Patterson and McNeil drawing assists on the goal to Morley, his third of the season and second in as many games for the Valley Wildcats, making it 3-0 here in the late stages of period 2. McNutt through the middle, onto a Truro stick and over to Doiron. Nice move around Evans Renault. Into the high slot. Wenzel, that's deflected, goes up high in the air. Bearcats will control. Back to the line for Baggs. Made the move around Daphne toward the goal. Blocked in front. McLeod trying to turn and fire it. It was blocked. Sent on goal once again. Well, they don't all have to be highlight reel goals. Doesn't matter if it's pretty, just matters that it gets into the back of the net. And that one did, going off the leg of Cote and into the goal. Truro's on the board. It's 4-1. And it happened really early in the period. The last time the Bearcats were here, they were down by a bunch. And then in the last probably 3 minutes of the hockey game, they scored 2 goals. The Bearcats have the offensive prowess to score a couple of quick ones. They've got lots of time left in this period, down by 3. Nick Bruce in behind the Truro goal. Ian Patterson working the puck back there. Anthony in there, and he'll come away with the puck for Truro. Nearly skated into his own net. Stops. Hughes will get credit for the Truro goal. And Johnny Foley with the assist. Hughes with the goal. And the Bearcats make it 4-1. Nick Bruce will grab the puck in his own end for Valley. Bring it out. Had the puck knocked off of his stick. Brandon Worthen sent it forward. Bearcats collect in their own end and drop it back for Anthony. Bearcats want a line change as Anthony plays it up ahead to the only other guy he had on the ice was Cudmore. Now back in is Bruce on the right. Bruce shot on. Save was made. 2 Bearcats can't do it. Around 1, but not around Pike. Pike will play it around the back of the net. Slapped through by Baggs. But Patterson held it in at the line. Pike will go into the corner for Truro. Takes a bump along the glass, but moves the puck down the wall. Hughes did a nice job to keep it in for Valley. Baggs has to go back behind his net. Patterson skated through there, knocked it away from him. And Truro will get on the loose puck one more time. Lines going back behind his goal now for the Bearcats. Denver Lines off the glass and out. Past the skate of Dane Moore. Worthen has to hustle back. Aliverdi will come way out. Foley dropped it with the glove. And then as a couple of players collide on him, Hughes smashes into him. Hughes got the worst of it, and then Foley and Moore both went down. Hughes, long pass up, looking for Patterson. Couldn't find him, so it stopped in behind the net by Fancy. Line changes. Morley picks it up in deep. Morley pushed off the puck in behind the net, and Donnelly will give it to Wenzel. Wenzel of Truro has Evans Renault quickly close on him. Pushed him off the puck. The Bearcats are able to get it down. Goes off the skate of McLeod into offensive ice. And the Bearcats make another line change. Brought back in by Brandon Worthen offside at the line. So play is stopped with 12:19 to go in period number 3. 4-1. Valley Wildcats in front of the Truro Bearcats here on a Saturday night in Berwick. This will finish off the weekend for the Valley Wildcats. For the Truro Bearcats, they go to home tomorrow for an afternoon game, 2 o'clock start against the South Shore Lumberjacks. Bearcats with some speed here. Lines will dump the puck in. Morrison is on the chase. Pinches off Worthen. Gets it in front. Spinning and firing was Higgins. Put it just wide of the net. Daphne pushed by Higgins. Protected the puck. McNutt goes off the skate of Evans Renault. Picked up by Dane Moore. Shot in. Goes off the body of Anthony. Bearcats off the glass and out. Worthen will glove it down in front of his own bench. Worthen up through the middle to Daphne. He takes a shove. Wildcats want a call as it's brought in by Truro. Big shot is blocked by Worthen. Then Morrison had it taken away from him by Worthen. Brandon Worthen skating up the center. But nobody else there, and the Bearcat defenders easily able to deal with it. Up looking for McLeod. McLeod has got it. Gets around one man, and the second as well. McLeod in, got a good shot off on Aliverty, but the goaltender in position and makes a stop. Now McNutt takes a whack up high in the face. One inadvertent hit to either side. Bearcats had to wait for McLeod to get onside, and as Doiron tried to carry it in, Evans Renault stepped in front of him. Given back to him. And Doiron will put it down into the corner, still battling against McNutt. Daphne for the Wildcats. Up ahead, but they can't get it out. Wenzel stepped in front of that one. Wenzel loses control of the puck against Dane Moore, up to Daphne. Daphne this time attacking the right socks. And we've got 47 seconds worth of 4-on-4. Face-off won by James. Back to Worthen in the corner. Morrison stepped in front of it for Truro. Morrison picking up the rolling puck over to Baggs. Top of the circle. Baggs toward the goal and missed the far side. In the corner, too hot to handle for Higgins. Worthen will go up the boards. Evans Renault will hold on up ahead for James. Passes behind him, but he got it. James trying to get around his man. Forced outside by Shipley. And sent behind the net by Fancy. 17 seconds left in the 4-on-4. As Higgins was ridden hard into the boards by Dane Moore. Brandon Worthen will bring it in right side. Trying to feed Janes in front. That goes off of a skate. Janes will get it behind the net. Shipley hits him there. Final couple of seconds. Door opens. And Truro on the power play now for 1:07. Morrison brings it in. Got the puck around Worthen, but not himself. Rolls all the way in on goal, and Aliverty will cover it up. 1:03 to go in that